Everybody's thinking about it. But where did it come from? When did mankind first discover it? Well, it actually all started back in Neanderthal times when making out was first invented.
Well, this is how people reproduced for like millions of years until this guy named Marco Polo came along and went exploring all over the East and China. And he found a whole new different people with different ways of doing things and new technologies, such as fireworks and pizza. And they also reproduced via a method called finger bangs. And this became the preferred method in Europe for many years, until the Renaissance, in which an instrument called the lute was popularized.
Now, the minstrels at that time were prone to getting blisters on their fingers because of all the lute playing they did. And they would find that when they tried to make love to a wench or a shrew, that when they put their fingers in there, the acidic fluids from the ladies would would sting their fingertips, especially where their blisters were. This was a huge problem. I mean, because it's going to take you out of the game. Not only can you not play and make a living, but your love life is dead. And so the population decreased for several years, and these so-called experts say that it was the plague, but in reality, people's fingers hurt. And it wasn't until the great Renaissance leaders got together, all the great men at the time, Da Vinci, Michelangelo, Raphael, even Splinter got together, and they finally said, okay, let's put it in their mouth.
It was a time of enormous creative breakthrough. There are drawings from that period of the 69 position, which at the time was considered merely theory.
It wasn't until the 18th century that the lower class actually started to do the 69 as a means of rebelling against the bourgeoisie who, looked down upon it as something the commoners did. But the French Revolution changed everything, and even the elite started reproducing that way too. Of course, it wasn't until the 1960s that actual intercourse as we know it was discovered, and the time period was named the Sexual Revolution for that very reason.
Basically, you had this obsession with radical new ideas, and you had these rock stars that, thanks to television, had attained this godlike status. So, they kind of looked around and went, I can do whatever I want. I can put it wherever I want, and that's how sex was made.
You can put your ding-dong where they pee. It was a huge breakthrough.
And musicians during that era were so immensely socially influential, so ding-dongs and bing-bongs caught on. And that was the status quo for a long time, although each decade reinvented it a little bit.
The 70s, doggy style.
The 80s, reverse cowgirl.
The 90s, wrapping saran wrap around your spouse's face and all the time.
And of course, in the new millennium, with the rise of the religious right, who believed that sex is sacred and should be saved for marriage, we had what's called dirty virgins and the invention of sodomy for that reason.
As mankind continues to evolve further, how will sex change in the future? There's no way to know, but...
The ear.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Get with the program!
The ear.
Well, you heard it here first.
The ear.
Poik pack!
Welcome to the end of the video. You've just finished watching The History of Sex, which is actually the 4th chapter in our Bangarang Scholastic Sex Ed series. If you want to see the other 3, you can click the links below. Don't forget to click on our Comedy Thunder friends over here, and keep laughing. Also, Tej and I are on Twitter now. If you want to follow us, you can click on our usernames below. That's going to be it for today. Just to recap, Bangarang Scholastic, Comedy Thunder, Twitter. Bye.
Comedy Thunder!